Letitia, now don't change your mind.
No, we're with you.
Lisa,
Look who...
In the early stages of creating Green Acres, producers set out to find the perfect cast, seeking actors who could bring both humor and charm to their roles. For the lead character, Oliver Wendell Douglas, they wanted someone with small-town values and a knack for comedy. After several auditions, Eddie Albert, known for his work in films like Roman Holiday and The Longest Yard, won over the casting directors with his authenticity and wit. Meanwhile, Eva Gabor, sister to fellow actress Ziffel Gabor, had already made a name for herself on Broadway and television when she landed the part of Lisa Douglas. Her elegant demeanor and thick Hungarian accent contrasted perfectly with Albert's down-to-earth personality, setting the stage for hilarious encounters between the two. Casting the supporting roles proved just as crucial. Hank Kimball, the bumbling county agent, became one of the most memorable characters in the series. Pat Buttram, famous for his role alongside Gene Autry in numerous Western films, took on the part after impressing producers during read-throughs. His comedic timing and natural rapport with Albert helped solidify the show's unique dynamic. Charlotte, the Douglas's maid, played by Tom Lester, added another layer of humor to the mix. Though he initially tried out for the role of Eb Dawson, farmhand to Oliver's neighbor Fred Ziffel, producers found him better suited for Charlotte's ditzy but lovable persona. Securing on-screen chemistry remained essential throughout the casting process. To test potential pairings, producers often arranged table reads where actors would perform scenes together. These interactions allowed them to gauge compatibility and make adjustments accordingly. One notable example involved Arnold the Pig, owned by Frank Inn, who portrayed Mr. Haney's pig Oscar. When it came time to shoot episodes featuring Arnold, Inn brought along multiple trained swine so that camera angles and reactions could be tested before committing to a specific animal. This meticulous approach contributed significantly to the success of the show. Overall, careful consideration went into every aspect of the casting process for Green Acres. By selecting talented individuals who complemented one another's strengths, producers created a timeless series enjoyed by generations of viewers. From Eddie Albert's relatable performance to Eva Gabor's sophisticated charisma, each actor left their indelible mark on this classic piece of American television.
Kitchen. Wait till you see the kitchen.
Delving into the creation of the 1965 TV series Green Acres, it's clear that its director, Richard L. Baer, brought a unique vision to life. With a background in cartoons, Baer approached comedy with a distinctive flair. He often used wide-angle shots and deep focus, allowing viewers to take in every detail of the rural setting and quirky characters. This visual style gave depth to the humor and added to the overall charm of the show. Baer drew inspiration from various sources, including his own experiences growing up in rural America. His personal connection to farm life shines through in the episodes, making them feel authentic yet delightfully absurd. Additionally, he was influenced by silent movie greats like Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton, incorporating physical comedy and sight gags into the fabric of Green Acres. Collaboration played a crucial role in the success of this classic. Baer worked closely with the talented cast, which included Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor as Oliver and Lisa Douglas. By fostering a supportive environment, Baer encouraged actors to experiment with characterizations and improvisational moments. These risks paid off handsomely, contributing to the memorable comedic exchanges between the couple and other eccentric residents of Hooterville. The crew also contributed significantly to realizing Baer's vision. Art directors, costume designers, camera operators, and sound engineers all had essential parts to play in crafting each episode's look, tone, and atmosphere. Together, they transformed scripts into fully realized worlds where cows could become jurors and pigs might fly, metaphorically speaking, of course. Ultimately, Richard L. Baer's directorial vision for Green Acres hinged on blending contrasting elements: reality and fantasy, highbrow culture and lowbrow humor, urban sleekness and country clutter. Through careful planning, collaboration, and creativity, Baer breathed life into a timeless television treasure.
Check? Yep. I got a pen. You got a deal.
Made a deal.
Green Acres, a 1965 TV series, has stood the test of time and remains a beloved symbol in the television industry. Its humor, charm, and unique storytelling have left an indelible mark on audiences worldwide. As we delve into some surprising facts about this classic, prepare yourself for laughter, shock, and even moments of melancholy. Did you know that Green Acres was initially meant to be a spoof of the popular Beverly Hillbilly? However, it quickly developed its identity and became much more than just a spin-off. This lighthearted show offers insightful social commentary wrapped in hilarity, making it appealing across generations. As we explore lesser-known trivia and behind-the-scenes tales, you might find a renewed appreciation for this gem of vintage television. You may remember specific scenes or lines that resonated with you, perhaps something that made you laugh out loud or reflect upon societal norms. We would love to hear your favorite memories or personal experiences related to this iconic show. Share those precious moments in the comments section below. One particularly memorable episode features Oliver buying a seemingly ordinary piglet, which turns out to be incredibly intelligent and resourceful. Over time, the pig becomes part of the family, leading to humorous situations and lessons learned. Moments like these contribute to the enduring appeal of Green Acres, proving that good comedy transcends time. Now that you have a taste of what's to come, stay tuned for more fascinating insights and amusing anecdotes connected to this groundbreaking TV series. And don't forget, we can't wait to read about your fondest recollections associated with this timeless treasure.
In.
Lisa, I'm not getting it.
Terrible thing to do to a fine man like Mr. Carson.
Let's delve into the creation of the 1965 TV series, Green Acres. The show's designers faced an exciting challenge creating two distinct worlds, the bustling city and the peaceful countryside. The urban setting was primarily filmed on sound stages in Hollywood, allowing the crew to control lighting and weather conditions. They used forced perspective techniques to make sets appear larger than they were. For instance, they placed smaller props closer to the camera to give the illusion of great depth. On the other hand, exterior scenes were shot at Hidden Valley Ranch, now known as Malibu Creek State Park. This picturesque location provided lush landscapes that contrasted sharply with New York City life. However, shooting outdoors came with its own set of difficulties, including unpredictable weather and natural light changes. One notable innovation involved integrating live animals into the cast. Pigs, chickens, cows, and even Oliver Douglas's horse Arnold became beloved members of the team. Training these animals and ensuring their safety during shoots required considerable patience and resourcefulness. Another aspect worth mentioning is the costume design. Lisa Douglas's sophisticated city attire starkly contrasted with the practical clothing worn by rural characters. Each garment was carefully chosen to reflect character traits and advance plotlines subtly. Despite the logistical complexities, the makers of Green Acres managed to produce a timeless comedy that continues to delight audiences today.
Oh, Oliver!
Oh, now don't be discouraged.
Let's dive into the entertaining world of Green Acres, a TV series that brought laughter to many households during its run from 1965 to 1971. This classic comedy stars Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor as Oliver, and Lisa Douglas, a sophisticated New York City couple who decide to trade their glamorous life for a simpler one on a rural farm. Eddie Albert, born April 22, 1906, was already an established actor before taking on the role of Oliver Douglas. His experience in Hollywood included roles in films like Roman Holiday and The Longest Yard. Meanwhile, Eva Gabor's sister to fellow actresses Zia and Magda played the lovably eccentric Lisa Douglas. Born February 11, 1919, Eva was known for her distinctive voice and charming personality, making her the perfect choice for the role. Green Acres gained popularity through its unique blend of humor, satire, and slapstick comedy. The show often poked fun at the cultural clash between city and country living while highlighting the hilarious escapades of its main characters. With its catchy theme song and memorable cast of characters, including neighbor Fred Ziffel and his talking pig Arnold, Green Acres quickly became a favorite among viewers. Despite being canceled after 6 seasons due to low ratings, Green Acres has managed to maintain a loyal fanbase over the years. Reruns of the show introduced new generations to its charm, keeping its legacy alive even today. Its influence can still be felt in modern television comedies that continue to explore the humorous side of everyday life situations. Overall, Green Acres remains an enjoyable piece of television history worth exploring. Whether you're looking for nostalgia or simply wanting to discover a timeless classic, this show offers something for everyone.
Now, this is our match and make machine. Now, your card goes...
In the 1965 TV series, Green Acres, music played a crucial role in enhancing the comedic and lighthearted atmosphere. Eddie Albert, who portrayed Oliver Wendell Douglas, was already an accomplished singer before joining the cast. His musical talents were occasionally featured in episodes, contributing to the unique charm of this classic. The theme song of Green Acres immediately set the playful tone of the show. Composers Vic Mizzy and Irving Gertz created this catchy tune, which incorporated elements of country and pop genres. With its memorable lyrics and upbeat tempo, it perfectly encapsulated the humorous clash between rural and urban lifestyles central to the storyline. Interviews with actors revealed their appreciation for the impactful music throughout the series. Eva Gabor, who starred alongside Albert as Lisa Douglas, mentioned in a 1970 interview how much she enjoyed working on scenes accompanied by lively tunes. She felt these added depth to her character's personality, highlighting both elegance and whimsy. Musicians too have shared stories about crafting scores specifically tailored to each episode. They aim to accentuate key moments while maintaining consistency with the overall jovial mood of the program. For instance, when tension arose between main characters, they would introduce slightly more somber melodies, but never stray far from the cheerful essence established early on. Moreover, certain episodes delve deeper into musical territory, featuring impromptu performances or elaborate dance sequences. These instances serve to strengthen viewer engagement and further distinguish Green Acres from other sitcoms of the time. By incorporating various styles of American music, including jazz and blues, the creators managed to appeal to diverse audiences, thus broadening the reach of the show. Through interviews and archival records, one can trace the careful thought process behind creating the perfect blend of humor and melody for Green Acres. From the iconic opening credits to individual scene transitions, every piece of music had a purpose: to entertain, engage, and elevate the viewing experience.
William.
Let's see now. Oh, here we are. Oh no, that's the thing
Throughout Green Acres, the persona of Eustace Haney, portrayed by Pat Buttram, has different first names in various episodes. For instance, his cousin addresses him as Charlton in The Deputy. Eddie Albert's character, Oliver Wendell Douglas, shares his name with two Supreme Court Associate Justices, Oliver Wendell Holmes and William O. Douglas. Francine York, acting as Terry in Season 4's 9th episode, shared insights years afterward regarding her experience working alongside Eddie Albert. According to York, Albert exhibited peculiar behavior off-set, which led some people to speculate about his personality. Additionally, rumors circulated suggesting that Eva Gabor felt intense professional rivalry towards York during their time together on set, although Gabor never displayed these feelings openly around York herself. One of the most memorable scenes in Green Acres occurs in the first episode when Oliver Douglas, played by Eddie Albert, sings "The Man I Used to Be" to his wife Lisa, portrayed by Eva Gabor. This musical number sets the tone for the rest of the series, highlighting its unique blend of humor and music. Director Richard Llewellyn uses close-up shots of both characters during the song, emphasizing their reactions and emotions. The use of lighting creates a warm atmosphere, making the scene feel intimate and personal. Eddie Albert's performance is heartfelt yet comical, perfectly capturing Oliver's frustration with city life. Meanwhile, Eva Gabor's facial expressions convey her character's confusion, but also growing affection towards her husband. Cinematographer Joseph Biroc utilizes wide shots to include the entire room, creating a sense of space around the couple. His camera angles add depth to the scene, highlighting details like the piano and fireplace. This moment has had a lasting impact on audiences due to its catchy tune and comedic timing. According to Al Schwartz, who wrote many episodes of Green Acres, the goal was always to make people laugh while addressing relatable issues. He stated, "We wanted to create something fun and entertaining, and I think we achieved that." Another iconic scene takes place in Season 2's Never Trust a Snake, where Mr. Haney, played by Pat Buttram, sells Oliver a trained pet rattlesnake named Serpentine. Despite multiple warnings, including one from Hank Kimball, Oliver insists on keeping it as a pet. Here, director Gerald Shepard expertly builds tension through editing techniques, cutting between close-ups of Oliver holding Serpentine and reaction shots of other characters. This heightens the suspense leading up to the inevitable bite. Pat Buttram shines in this episode, delivering witty lines with perfect comic timing. His interaction with Eddie Albert brings out some of the best performances in both actors. Overall, these scenes exemplify what made Green Acres so special: clever writing, strong acting, impressive direction, and unforgettable characters. They continue to resonate with viewers today, solidifying this classic status as a beloved piece of television history.
It is strange.
Oh, Haney. Do you know how much money he made in farming last year?
During the mid-1960s, a unique television series called Green Acres captured audiences with its eccentric cast of characters. One of the main characters, Oliver Wendell Douglas, portrayed by Eddie Albert, had an intriguing backstory. In real life, Albert served in the U.S. Navy during World War II, but contrary to his character, he was deployed in the Pacific Theater. The series also featured a lovable pig named Arnold, who belonged to the Ziffels. Although officially credited as one pig actor, 4 different pigs played Arnold throughout the show's run. These pigs varied in color, size, and gender. Surprisingly, the last 3 actors were all sows, despite Arnold being referred to as a male. Viewers might have noticed the sow's nipples in several scenes due to this discrepancy. Another memorable character from Green Acres was Ralph Monroe, the skilled handyman, brought to life by actress Mary Grace Canfield. Canfield gained considerable fame through her involvement in more than 40 episodes spanning 6 seasons. Her performance remains iconic among fans of this classic TV series.
For something? Just keep my ear to the ground. I hear Kate brought you over the makings for breakfast.
Yes.
This classic television series, Green Acres, premiered in 1965 and quickly became popular due to its unique blend of humor and satire. The show revolves around Oliver Wendell Douglas, a successful lawyer who moves with his glamorous wife Lisa to the rural town of Hooterville. Its light-hearted portrayal of fish-out-of-water situations appealed to many viewers seeking escapism during turbulent times. The series resonated deeply with audiences because it presented a refreshing take on city versus country life dynamics while challenging gender norms through Lisa Douglas's character, a sophisticated woman navigating small-town living. Her independence and strength were uncommon traits for female leads at that time, making her an inspiring figure. Moreover, the program significantly influenced pop culture by introducing catchy tunes like the theme song, which remains memorable today. Characters' quirks and mannerisms also permeated into everyday conversations among fans, further solidifying its influence beyond screens. Furthermore, Green Acres contributed to discourses surrounding societal expectations and urbanization trends. By poking fun at both urban sophistication and rural simplicity, the series encouraged viewers to question preconceived notions about these ways of life. In doing so, it reflected changing attitudes towards modernity and tradition, serving almost as a commentary on American society in the mid-1960s. Thus, through relatable stories, compelling characters, and thoughtful subtext, Green Acres left an indelible mark on our collective consciousness, reminding us even now of simpler pleasures amidst complexity.
Good time. Now if we...
Ab, you had a visitor, Darlene.
Barbara Pepper gained fame for her portrayal of Doris Ziffel, the neighbor of the main characters in the TV series Green Acres. The show takes place in the town of Hooterville, along with nearby areas like Pixley, Crabwell Corners, and Stankwell Falls. A notable character in the series is Ralph Monroe, played by Mary Grace Canfield. Initially, there were concerns about the audience accepting a woman in a traditionally male role. Her character, introduced in the episode How to Enlarge a Bedroom, faces skepticism due to being called Ralph and being referred to as a brother. Despite attempts to appear more feminine, including marrying another character named Hank Kimball, these efforts remain unsuccessful. The creators even had to defend their decision against network executive criticisms.
Sale of 12 polka dot shorts as featured on your undressing show last night.
In 1965, Green Acres made its television debut, quickly becoming a beloved classic. The show followed Oliver Wendell Douglas, a successful New York lawyer, who moves his glamorous wife Lisa to the rural town of Hooterville. A comedic take on fish-out-of-water stories, it featured Eddie Albert and Gabor playing the leading roles. Critics have praised the show over the years for its clever writing and talented cast. Jack Gould of the New York Times commended Green Acres, stating that it demonstrated a lively flair for satire. Additionally, Dwight Whitney of the Saturday Evening Post wrote, "Eva Gabor can make me laugh just by opening her mouth." This positive feedback highlights the appeal of both the humor and character dynamics present throughout the series. Audiences also embraced the unconventional sitcom. Despite lower ratings compared to other popular shows during its time, Green Acres maintained a loyal fan base, which contributed to its impressive 6-season run. Fans admired the unique storyline and appreciated the escapism offered through the contrast between city life and country living. The iconic comedy even garnered several award nominations. Among them were 4 Emmy nods for Outstanding Comedy Series and 2 Golden Globe nominations for Best Television Series, Musical or Comedy. Although the show never took home a top prize, these recognitions emphasize its significance within the TV industry during the mid to late 1960s. These acclaims serve as testaments to the visionaries behind Green Acres creators, Jay Sandrick, Paul Henning, and producer Al Simon, along with the dedicated cast members like Albert and Gabor. Their hard work resulted in a memorable piece of entertainment that still resonates today, inspiring future generations of writers, actors, and audiences alike.
What?
It's my birthday. Aren't you going to wish me a happy birthday and give me a kiss?
In the television series Green Acres, actor Hank Patterson played Fred Ziffel while dealing with significant hearing impairment in his late 70s. The production team accommodated him by having a dialogue coach tap his leg with a yardstick to signal his lines. Remarkably, out of the 10 main human actors, only one did not reach 75 years old: Barbara Pepper, who died during the show's run. The rest, including Eddie Albert, enjoyed impressive longevity, with some living past 90. Among the cast, Arnold the Pig gained unique recognition, winning the Patsy Award in 1967 for Best Animal Performance in a Sitcom. Directly involved in the creation of Green Acres, Richard L. Baer contributed significantly by directing most of its episodes, and living to be 101 before passing away in 2015.
Do you want to go to New York?
The suitcases are in the closet.
During the filming of this classic, Green Acres, Eva Gabor was known for her love of luxury. She had a special clause added to her contract that allowed her to have fresh flowers in her dressing room every day. The crew would make sure to fulfill her request, filling the room with beautiful blooms before she arrived on set. Eddie Albert, who played Oliver Wendell Douglas, was quite the prankster on set. He loved playing practical jokes on his fellow actors and the crew members. One time, he even filled Pat Buttram's boots with shaving cream. Despite these antics, Albert was also deeply committed to conservation efforts and often incorporated environmental messages into his character's dialogue. The chemistry between Albert and Gabor was undeniable, but it wasn't just acting. The two became close friends off-screen as well. They would frequently go out to dinner together after wrapping up filming for the day. Their camaraderie translated seamlessly onto the screen, contributing greatly to the success of the show. Behind the scenes, the show boasted impressive writing talent. Both Jack Ellenson and Charles Stewart, who served as executive story consultants, were veteran writers with extensive experience in television comedy. Their expertise helped shape some of the most memorable episodes of Green Acres. Despite its initial mixed reception, Green Acres has since become a beloved staple of American television. Its unique blend of humor, charm, and satire continues to resonate with audiences today.
What? Oh, put her on.
In the beloved TV series Green Acres, actor Sid Melton portrayed Alf Monroe, one half of a clumsy carpentry duo tasked with repairing the crumbling farmhouse owned by the main characters, Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor. Interestingly, Melton's on-screen sibling was played by Mary Grace Canfield, who brought Ralph Monroe to life. After filming ended, Eva Gabor was laid to rest near her co-star Eddie Albert at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles, California. Their close bond continued beyond the screen, as evidenced by Gabor's touching gravestone message, "We love you. You are in our hearts forever." Additionally, it may surprise some to learn that Gabor, who played Albert's spouse in the show, was actually over a decade younger than him in real life. These fascinating details offer a glimpse into the lives of these talented actors, both during and after their time together on Green Acres.
I'm not going to pay you 1 penny more than you paid my wife.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have...
Green Acres, the iconic 1965 TV series, remains significant in television history due to its innovative approach to comedy and satire. This classic show, starring Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor, presented a unique blend of humor, cultural commentary, and escapism that continues to resonate today. The sitcom revolved around Oliver Wendell Douglas, a successful lawyer who moves his glamorous wife Lisa from New York City to the rural town of Hooterville. Their fish-out-of-water experiences, surrounded by quirky neighbors and farm animals, provided ample opportunities for laughter while also critiquing modern American life. One notable aspect of Green Acres was its groundbreaking use of surrealism and absurdity in storytelling. Episodes often featured fantastical elements like talking pigs or Arnold Ziffel, the neighbor's intelligent pig who watches TV and eats dinner with the family. These unconventional plot devices challenged traditional sitcom conventions, opening doors for future shows to explore new forms of comedic expression. Moreover, the show served as a platform for actress Eb Gabor, whose portrayal of Lisa helped solidify her status as a beloved comic performer. Her charming yet airheaded character became an archetype for sophisticated city women navigating unfamiliar territory, inspiring various adaptations in later films and television productions. Additionally, Green Acres played a crucial role in launching the careers of numerous writers and actors associated with the golden age of television. Among them were Alan Burns and Chris Hayward, who went on to create other influential series such as The Munsters and Mary Tyler Moore Show. Decades after its initial run, Green Acres still captures audiences with its timeless humor and social critique. Its influence can be traced through multiple generations of television creators, proving its lasting significance in popular culture. Even now, viewers continue to discover and enjoy this classic series, appreciating its witty charm and enduring appeal.
Rutabagus.
Well, what's wrong with the idea?
Douglas.
In the TV series Green Acres, the main characters Oliver and Lisa Douglas stand out from their rural surroundings. Unlike shows like the Beverly Hillbillies where characters stick to traditional clothing, the Douglases can be seen wearing city attire. Even while working in the fields, Oliver remains dressed in business suits complete with ties and vests. Lisa, on the other hand, is always decked out in elegant gowns and sparkling jewels, sporting a new ensemble in each scene. Their barn houses a Jersey cow called Eleanor, along with a rooster known as Buttram, and a hen referred to as Alice. Interestingly, the character Sarah holds a dual role across various episodes. Initially introduced as County Agent Hank Kimball's mother, in the episode Don't Call Us, We'll Call You, later plots reveal her as Farmer Roy Trendell's mother, owner of the local phone company, causing Oliver trouble. Although confusing, it's possible that Sarah has children from multiple marriages or widowhood, accounting for the differing surnames.
Would you recommend County College for Eb?
County College, Abe. Yes? You say Eb?
Actress Eva Gabor was not the initial pick to portray Lisa in the popular TV series Green Acres. The studio's original casting options included Marcia Hunt and Janet Blair. However, it was ultimately Eva Gabor who brought life to the character, making it her own. Eddie Albert, known for his role as Oliver Wendell Douglas in Green Acres, shares a unique connection with his on-screen spouse, even beyond their performances together. In reality, both he and Eva Gabor now rest side by side in Westwood Memorial, Los Angeles, California, a mere stone's throw away from each other. Interestingly enough, another one of Albert's co-stars, Margot, lies interred next to him. The iconic opening sequence of Green Acres features a picturesque view from what appears to be a luxurious Park Avenue penthouse belonging to the Douglases. Yet upon closer inspection, eagle-eyed viewers may notice certain inconsistencies suggesting otherwise. For instance, the buildings visible behind them don't align with those typically found along Park Avenue. Instead, experts suggest that the actual vantage point utilized for these shots is likely situated nearer to First Avenue and East 48th Street, facing westward towards Manhattan's bustling heart.
Brooder.
Did you hear about his sister with a blister?
In Green Acres, an episode titled Love Comes to Arnold Ziffel aired in 1967, featuring Mr. Haney's basset hound Cynthia, who harbored feelings for Arnold the pig. Interestingly, Cynthia didn't make any more appearances in subsequent episodes. Tom Lester, who portrayed Eb Dawson, grew up on a farm in Mississippi. There, he acquired skills like growing and shucking corn, much like his character did in the show. His authentic background added depth to his performance in Green Acres. Moreover, several actors from Western films found their way onto the set of Green Acres. For instance, Smiley Burnette and Pat Buttram partnered with Gene Autry in his movies and television shows. Additionally, Edgar Buchanan, who played Red Connors on the Hopalong Cassidy TV show, also joined the cast of Green Acres. Their collective experience contributed significantly to this classic comedy.
Look, you just got here this morning. Why do you want to leave?
I'm used to more excitement.
In the television series Green Acres, the exact location of Hooterville remains undisclosed. However, some clues suggest it could be in Missouri. For instance, Oliver Dobbs mentions flying to Chicago and then driving for just a few hours to reach Hooterville. Additionally, the distance between Hooterville and Chicago aligns with the distance from Eldon, Missouri to the city.
I used up all the cleaning fluid.
In the beloved TV series Green Acres, actor Eddie Albert maintained a close friendship with his castmate Tom Lester, both during and after production. Originally, Gary Abrams served as the show's associate producer, but he had to step down due to poor health, making way for Guy Scarpetta to take over. While some speculate that Hooterville is located in California, the show's creator provides contradictory clues suggesting it could also be a blend of various other states. For example, when Lisa takes a hot air balloon ride promoting rutabagas in the Rutabaga Story episode, she lands in Denver, clearly not possible if she began her journey in California. Instead, the setting seems more likely a mix of multiple states like California, Kentucky, Missouri, Iowa, Ohio, Minnesota, or Wisconsin.
Of course not. This is my money. Wait.
Stranger, I wouldn't get involved in this if I was you.
In the popular television series known as Green Acres, actor Edgar Buchanan portrayed Uncle Joe Carson, a character he also played in the Beverly Hillbillies and Petticoat Junction. Interestingly, the writers would sometimes provide leading actor Eddie Albert with a false script, resulting in genuine reactions of confusion caught on camera. These moments typically featured Albert asking, "What?" while displaying a puzzled expression. Albert's dedication extended beyond his acting roles. For instance, in Green Acres, his character owned a farm, which mirrored his own commitment to agriculture in reality. He established a non-profit organization dedicated to offering urban youth a chance to experience life on a working farm. Through these initiatives, children gained valuable skills and knowledge by living and working alongside each other during weekly visits to the countryside.
Wife's dresses for an evening. Now, where are they?
Look, we're not renting.
Oh, hello.
Transitioning from Eddie Albert's previous roles to his iconic character in Green Acres, where he played a photographer with a unique attire, highlights the contrast between his various performances. The show featured several animals in its early seasons, with Lisa Douglas having a pet terrier and the farm having chickens and a dairy cow. However, many of these animals mysteriously disappeared without explanation in later episodes. Eva Gabor's portrayal of Lisa Douglas as a socialite turned farm wife remains her most well-known role in Green Acres.
Bang.
That's right. All your wife has to do to get the men folk to vote for her.
In the television series Green Acres, Pat Buttram and Eva Gabor later appeared together in Disney's The Rescuers in 1977. Interestingly, Lisa's character, played by Eva Gabor, shares parallels with Gabor's own life. Born in Hungary to a military officer, she experienced a middle-class upbringing in Budapest, much like Lisa's background. Moreover, the fictional town of Hooterville had its own newspaper called the World Guardian. While other characters' histories might have been fabricated, it seems that Lisa's persona draws heavily from Gabor's real-life experiences.
It's to be the humble birthplace of a great man, and I can't allow you to unhumble it. What great...
In the critically acclaimed TV series Green Acres, an unusual phenomenon occurred among its human cast members. Most of them were already established in their careers and well into their 40s when they joined the show. For instance, Hank Patterson, who played Fred Ziffel, was just short of 77 years old during the premiere, making him the eldest actor. On the other hand, Tom Lester, playing Eb Dawson, was the youngest, being only 26 at the time. Interestingly enough, even the younger cast members weren't spared from the influence of their more experienced peers. Eddie Albert, known for portraying Oliver Wendell Douglas, reportedly taught Tom Lester healthy eating habits. Among the colorful residents of Hooterville, one particular character stood out due to his mysterious spouse. That would be none other than Mr. Haney, whose wife remains unnamed and unseen throughout the entire series. While many farmers' wives actively participate in various social clubs, including the Every Other Wednesday Afternoon Club, Mistress Haney seems content remaining behind closed doors and far from the limelight. Despite the absence of Mr. Haney's wife, her presence looms large through stories shared amongst friends and neighbors. Meanwhile, another notable marriage unfolds between the Ziffels, although it undergoes some changes along the way, introducing new faces while maintaining the spirit of the original couple. Overall, these fascinating details breathe life into the vibrant tapestry woven throughout each episode of Green Acres. Green Acres bring laughter into your living room back in 1965? This classic TV series, starring Eddie Albert and Eva Gabor, offered a unique blend of comedy and rural life that left a lasting impression on many. If you found yourself captivated by the antics of Oliver and Lisa Douglas, we'd love to hear your stories. Share your favorite moments, memories, or even the influence this show had on your perspective towards cinema. Your insights could resonate with others who also cherish this timeless gem. Perhaps you were inspired by the humor, the characters, or maybe it was the fish out of water theme that drew you in. Whatever it may be, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to keep the conversation going. Let's explore how films can touch our lives in unexpected ways. So don't hold back. Tell us about the time when this classic film made you laugh, think, or simply feel good. After all, engaging with one another over shared experiences enriches our community and keeps these treasured memories alive.
I can't, I'm stuck!